We were reading Japanese haiku, and I think, are we still in autumn? We'll have to figure it out from the poems. Let's see if you can guess the season. Across the moonlight clear, a maiden singing in the night is all the sound I hear. Breezes blow tonight and toss the willow branches up to catch the full moonlight. In autumn, when I view the midnight moon, my lashes are wet with drops of dew. Now we know it's autumn. When stormy winds blow high into the clouds, the crescent floats, then drives them over the sky. Winds blow high into the clouds, the crescent floats, and drives them over the sky. Who views the autumn moon? He sows the seed which grows into a drowsy afternoon. Who views the autumn moon? He sows the seed which grows into a drowsy afternoon. Do you think that if they're up all night looking at the moon, and then the next day because they were up all night, they're drowsy in the afternoon? Is that true? He who views the autumn moon, he sows the seed which grows into a drowsy afternoon. I like that one. Do you like it? The morning breezes sigh. A single goose sails idly past across the cloudy sky. The morning breezes sigh. A single goose sails idly past across the cloudy sky. Basho. Grieve for it as we may, the autumn comes for one and all and sweeps us all away. Beneath the autumn sky some blossoms grow which never see a bird or butterfly. Basho. Some blossoms grow which never see a bird or butterfly. Is that true? I guess they could not see one at all. The autumn day is done. A single solitary owl smiles at the setting sun. Do you think owls smile at the sun? The heavy dew has torn the paper lanterns on the graves this chilly autumn morn. Skirts trailing in the dew, the girls around the garden stroll, the autumn tints to view. The autumn day is done. The crows upon a withered branch blink at the setting sun. Basho. The maple's crimson hue, now that the mist is rolling back, breaks slowly into view. The storm last night has laid a coverlet of maple leaves as gay as red brocade. The mist of daybreak seem to paint, as with the fairy brush, a landscape in a dream. The mist of daybreak seemed to paint, as with a fairy brush, a landscape in a dream. Busan. The mist has rolled away. How lovely are the cobwebs upon the moor today. The lightning flash so bright serves only to intensify the blackness of the night. Do you think that lightning intensifies blackness by contrast? The lightning flash so bright serves only to intensify the blackness of the night. The ivies stripped and bare, no longer can the autumn wind blow softly rustling there. The autumn wind is bleak, it whitens as with powder puff my little baby's cheek. The autumn wind is bleak, it whitens as with powder puff my little baby's cheek. Across the morning sky, blown in the forefront of a gale, the birds of passage fly. The winds of autumn blow, and mighty Fujiyama's sides will soon be white with snow. Chrysanthemums pure white are like the moonbeams caught within the frosted dew at night. I dwell here all alone, for no one passes by this road now that the autumn's gone. Basho. Autumn is well nigh past, and maple trees upon the road their crimson leaves have cast.
You should always read them twice.
The autumn hurries on, yet an orange turns to gold, and its days have passed and gone. The autumn hurries on, yet an autumn turns to gold, an orange turns to gold. Its days have passed and gone, Basho. Autumn has passed away, but still I seem to hear the wind among the leaves today. You can still hear the leaves, dear? Even though autumn's past, you still hear leaves? You do. Autumn has passed away, but still I seem to hear the wind among the leaves today. Wet with evening rain, a little fly with heavy wings crawls slowly up the pane. Wet with heavy rain, a little fly with heavy wings crawls slowly up the pane. Swept up into a heap, the storm-blown leaves of autumn make a hillock 3 feet deep. Tea flowers and cloudless skies, the air is still, not even a breath from wings of butterflies. Loquat, tell me, pray, what your lovely blossoms bloom, when your bloody blossoms bloom, when will you fade away? Loquat, tell me, pray, when your lovely blossoms bloom, when will they fade away? The moon is shining bright, and round my white narcissus beds the foxes play all night. The moon is shining bright, and round my white narcissus beds the foxes play all night, Busan. Like autumn leaves, the sky still scatters sunshine here and there. Through storm clouds gather nigh. Like autumn leaves, the sky still scatters sunshine here and there, though autumn clouds gather nigh. Fallen leaf is dead, a fallen leaf is dead, but after death the leaves have gone, no gates of hell to dread. With harsh and rustling sound the dead leaves fall, the petals drop in silence to the ground. For from the far distant town the faint sound of a bell has brought the dead leaves fluttered down. 100 years or more each year has cast its withered leaves of my little garden over. 100 years or more, each year has cast its withered leaves, my little garden over. Basho. End of autumn, I think. Here reading from Haiku, Seasons of Japanese Poetry. From the archive, or the Internet Archive. Internet Archive.